Hello everyone, and welcome back to UFO Evidence, the channel where we explore the unexplained mysteries of our universe. Today we're diving into one of the most compelling and controversial topics in ufology, recorded alien contact. Have we actually captured the sounds and signals of extraterrestrial intelligence? Let's sift through the static and examine the evidence. For decades we've been sending messages into the cosmos hoping for a reply. But what if the reply came, and we just didn't recognize it? Or what if some replies were captured, only to be classified and hidden away from public view? Today we're going to listen to some of the most famous and intriguing audio recordings that are claimed to be communications from beyond Earth. Let's start with a classic, the WOW signal. On August 15, 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University detected a powerful, narrow-band radio signal. It lasted for a full 72 seconds and came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. Astronomer Jerry Amon, who was reviewing the data, was so astonished by how closely the signal matched the expected signature of an interstellar communication that he circled it on the printout and wrote "WOW" next to it. The signal was incredibly strong, 30 times louder than the background noise of deep space, and it was on a protected frequency, one that's internationally banned for terrestrial transmitters. So, what was it? Despite numerous attempts, the signal has never been detected again. It remains the strongest candidate for a genuine extraterrestrial transmission we have ever received. Could this have been a beacon, a greeting, or just a fleeting message from a civilization light years away? The mystery of the WOW signal continues to baffle and inspire scientists to this day. Was it a one-time cosmic fluke, or our first missed call from the stars? Now let's fast forward to the digital age. In recent years, with the rise of home recording equipment and global communication networks, a new wave of alleged contact recordings has emerged. These aren't from giant radio telescopes, but from ordinary people, amateur radio operators, and even military personnel. One such case involves strange radio transmissions intercepted by amateur radio enthusiasts, often called hams. These operators have reported hearing bizarre, unidentifiable signals that don't match any known military or commercial broadcasts. The sounds are often described as clicking, warbling, or even synthetic-sounding speech in languages that are completely unintelligible. Some of these recordings have been analyzed by audio experts who struggle to explain their origin. They lack the typical characteristics of natural radio phenomena, like pulsars or atmospheric interference. Could these be leaked signals from classified military projects or our amateur radio operators accidentally tuning into conversations not meant for human ears? The sheer volume of these reports from credible operators around the world makes it a phenomenon worth investigating. Let's consider another fascinating area: astronaut testimony. Many astronauts who have ventured into the final frontier have reported strange experiences, including hearing unexplainable sounds. During the Apollo 10 mission in 1969, as the lunar module orbited the far side of the moon, completely out of radio contact with Earth, the astronauts heard a strange whistling sound through their headsets. They described it as outer space-type music. You can even hear their surprised and confused conversation on the declassified mission transcripts. They debated whether to even report it to mission control, fearing they wouldn't be taken seriously. NASA initially explained it away as interference between the radios of the lunar module and the command module. However, some engineers and even one of the astronauts, Eugene Cernan, later expressed skepticism about that simple explanation, saying the music sounded truly bizarre and unlike any interference they had ever heard. What were they hearing on the dark side of the moon, a place of complete radio silence? Was it a natural phenomenon we don't yet understand, or something more? Beyond audio recordings, we also have instances of strange data signals. Take, for example, the mysterious case of Pulsar B1909+21. When it was first discovered in 1967 by Jocelyn Bell Burnell, its perfectly regular pulses were so unnatural-looking that the team nicknamed it LGM-1, for Little Green Men. They seriously considered the possibility that they had found a signal from an alien civilization. For a few weeks, the team at Cambridge was buzzing with the secret, world-changing possibility. Of course, it was eventually identified as the first ever discovered pulsar, a rapidly rotating neutron star. While this case had a natural explanation, it highlights a crucial point. When we encounter something truly new and systematic in the cosmos, the idea of intelligent design is a logical, if extraordinary, hypothesis to consider. It shows that even mainstream scientists, when faced with truly anomalous data, are open to the possibility of ET. The question is, what other signals are out there, currently logged as unexplained, that might one day be re-evaluated as something more? Now let's talk about the challenges. One of the biggest hurdles in verifying these recordings is the potential for hoaxes and misinterpretation. In the age of advanced audio editing software, creating a fake alien sound is easier than ever. Furthermore, our brains are hardwired to find patterns, a phenomenon called pareidolia. Just as we see faces in clouds, we can hear voices in random static. That's why scientific rigor is so important. Any potential signal needs to be independently verified, repeatable, and thoroughly vetted to rule out all possible terrestrial or natural sources before we can even begin to consider an extraterrestrial origin. But here's a thought. If an advanced civilization wanted to communicate, would they use a method as primitive as radio waves? Perhaps true alien contact won't be a sound we can record, but a mathematical pattern, a genetic code hidden in a virus, or something we can't even conceive of yet. The forms of communication in the universe could be as diverse as life itself. So where does this leave us? We have the tantalizing wow signal, a powerful and unexplained whisper from the cosmos. We have countless reports from credible amateur radio operators and even astronauts who have heard things that defy simple explanation. While we don't have that one single undeniable recording, the smoking gun of alien communication, the collection of anomalous audio evidence is growing. Each strange signal, each unexplained sound, is a breadcrumb on a trail that might be leading us to the most profound discovery in human history. We must continue to listen. We must keep our telescopes pointed to the stars and our recorders on, because the next signal could be the one that changes everything. The universe is vast and ancient, and to think we are the only ones talking seems, to me, like an extraordinary claim. The silence we perceive might just be our failure to tune into the right frequency. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the sounds of potential alien contact. What do you think? Are these recordings genuine, or are there more down-to-earth explanations? I'd love to read your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of the unknown, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to UFO Evidence and ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next investigation. Until next time, keep your eyes and your ears on the skies.